I really did think Mr. Pignotti would want us to have a couple friends over. I knew how much he'd enjoy hearing about a party when he came home. Dennis came first over around 7:30. I told him to steal a bottle of 80 proofer out of his father's whiskey cabinet. I told Dennis not to invite Norton, because if there's one thing this party didn't need, it was Norton Kelly. Norton had a reputation going especially berserk at parties.
I don't think we should use all of Mr. Pignotti's food.
He only got this stuff for us. At 7:30, Deanna Diaz arrived with her best girlfriend, Helen Cazisas. The two of them together are known as Beauty and the Beast. Most of the kids had been going to the dance down at St. Mary's Hall, but when they heard that Lorraine and I were having a party, they ditched that idea. The band didn't arrive until after 8 because they had trouble with their amplifier. Once they got set up, the house really started to jump. This was really turning out to be the party of the year, and there wasn't that much damage being done to the house. Somebody dropped a drink down the stairs, and a cigarette burnt a small hole in the throw rug. Around 10:30, Norton Kelly arrived. He was furious about not being invited. I didn't want any trouble, so I met him at the door. Norton, baby, how are you?
So, you're having a little party, eh?
I tried to get in touch with you all night.
I'll bet you did.
About a half hour out after Norton had arrived, I noticed he had disappeared. Have you seen Norton?
I saw him go upstairs.
I went upstairs, and sure enough, there was Norton putting back the guts of this junky old oscilloscope back into the case and getting ready to cart it out of the house. Leave it alone!
Hi there, Johnny boy. Leave what alone? Oh, you don't want to be rude to your friends, Johnny boy, do you? John! There's a car outside, John. I think it's a taxi.
When I got into the dining room, I heard the sounds of things breaking. The noise was coming from the pig room. I pushed the curtains open, and there was Norton holding a large, colorful pig, which he brought down suddenly on the table edge and knocked its head off. He looked inside the head and blasted it against the wall, where it blasted into pieces. Several other pigs were lying all over the floor. The only thing I could do and think at that moment was the proud and happy look on Mr. Pignotti's face as he showed us the pigs on the first day.
John, the pigman's here.
Hello, Mr. Pignotti. Mr. Pignotti, this is John. Are you there?
Yes.
Lorraine and I want to apologize for having that party. Are you still there, Mr. Pignotti?
Yes.
Would you let Lorraine and I come over and help clean things up?
No, it's all right. Mr. Pignotti, we feel terrible.
Mr. Pignotti, we would really feel better if...
I cleaned most of it.
Lorraine and I would like to know if you would like to go to the zoo this afternoon. We would go and feed Bobo. He must miss you, Mr. Pignotti. What do you say, Mr. Pignotti?
All right.
We go to the zoo around 12:30, and I didn't think the Pigman was going to show. He's not coming.
Just wait, he'll be here.
I'll get some peanuts for Bobo. Hello?
Hi.
I bought some peanuts for Bobo. He'll be glad to see you. Bobo! Bobo! Bobo died last week. The baboon? We did an autopsy, and it looks like pneumonia. Mr. Pignotti, we'd better leave.
Bobo? As I started moving away, heading toward the door, John went to Mr. Pignotti and took his arm lightly, trying to turn him away from the empty cage. I saw the pigman open his mouth, and his hands started to shake. He went to grab a hold of the railing, but let out a tiny cry, almost like a puppy that had been stepped on by mistake. Before John and I knew it, what happened to the pigman Before John and I knew what had happened to the Pigman, he dropped to the floor. Mr. Pignotti was dead.
I stayed until the ambulance doctor gestured that the Pigman was dead. Goodbye, Mr. Pignotti. Here are your glasses.
We murdered him!
Here are your glasses. Let's go. Her hand lingered near mine, and I took it gently. We looked at each other. There was no need to smile or tell a joke. Without a word, I think we both understood. We had trespassed. We had both been where we didn't belong, and we were both being punished for it. Mr. Pignotti had paid with his life, but when he died, something in us had died as well. There was no one else to blame any more. Our life would be what we made of it, nothing more and nothing less.